You're watching Appalachian Axe Works on YouTube.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got a what's in the box video in store for you today. We did a little picking over the weekend and hit a couple yard sales, hit a flea market, and found some pretty nifty items. So let's take a look and see what we found here. So the first up is this nice little like house axe. Pretty nice, not bad. It's a Homestead. You can see in the little mushrooming right there, it says Homestead, made in the USA. It'll clean up nice, be a nice user. Found this Plumb hatchet. You can see right in there, it says Plumb. So, the person I bought it from put the tape on the edge. I'm not sure, I'm not crazy about that, but that's no big deal. But that's pretty cool. Nice Plumb hatchet. Love finding Plumb hatchets. Got this, I suspect there's probably a name under here, but I got this really cheap. Picked it up, and anytime I can get a hatchet head cheap, I swipe them up. Hammers. Now, I know this is a new hammer, but this was at a yard sale, and I got it really cheap. So I was like, well, it's an S-Wing. Those usually run probably $30, $35, $40 new. And I'll say I didn't pay that much for it. So I got it pretty cheap. So I was like, well, I'll take that for that kind of money. So pretty nice. Belt buckles. I always like finding belt buckles. This one's pretty cool. We got some like turquoise, Thunderbird design here. It's a nickel silver belt buckle. Pretty nice. Nice little belt buckle, like Southwestern style. Pretty nice. And then Dale Earnhardt Jr. belt buckle. And you know, Dale Earnhardt stuff sells all the time, so I picked those up. I sell a lot of belt buckles in my Catoctin Mountain Quartermaster Etsy shop, so I mean, these are pretty cool. Love finding spurs. Often I see spurs, but a lot of times when I see spurs, I don't see them in pairs. There's always one missing. And even though this is kind of a newer set of spurs, they were a pair and they were extremely cheap. And they're cool. Spurs are cool. So I went ahead and swiped them up. Here's another neat one. Demo knife. Now this demo knife is in pretty rough shape, but we will use it for parts to repair another one. So we got this really cheap. It's missing the main blade, so I don't have a date on it, but my suspicion is this is probably a 60s. Just by looking at the scales and looking at the tools, I'm guessing it's probably a 60s, but I'm not 100%. But it's got good parts to it, and this will we'll take another one that's in a little better shape and make a complete one out of it, and you know, make a nice repair. So that's neat. And you can see they got, you know, parts of it are in really good shape. The scales are okay. Got the awl is okay. So it'll just make a repair piece for another one. This is pretty cool. 1/2-inch drive socket wrench. And this is a Bluegrass. So you can see right in there. This is Bluegrass. So anytime I can find Bluegrass tools, I pick them up. Especially as cheap as I got this one. It works really good. So, neat find. Let's see. Then, wrench. This is a Plumb. If you know anything about hand tool history, there's a whole thing going on between Plumb and Plumb. But this is a Plumb. These sometimes can sell for pretty good money. Even individual pieces can sometimes bring $10, $15, $20 depending on the wrench. So here's another cool one. These Toyota, Honda, Kawasaki, those wrenches tend to bring a little bit of money when you find them and if they're in good shape. Toyota ones do really well. I've sold quite a few of these over the years, And this one's in good shape, just needs a little cleaning. You know, Toyota Motor Company. Very cool. That's a cool one. Here's a nice Bonnie wrench. Bonnie's an old school tool maker. They did a lot of OEM stuff, so they made tools for other companies, but they also made their own tools. This is a really nice wrench. Was really wishing I could have found some more pieces to this set, but this is really nice. It's a really nice wrench. It'll clean up real nicely, and you know, this might finish off somebody else's set. This is a Thorson, another 1/2-inch drive. Thorson socket wrench, pretty nice, works good. Thorson's an old school brand. It's a Thorson 77. Pretty cool. Proto, found a couple Proto items. This is pretty nice. So you can see the Proto on the handle. Nice heavy duty. Phillips, what does it say? Phillips, and it gives the size there. I can't quite read it. It's like a number 3, I guess, maybe. I can't read it though. I don't have my glasses on, but nice. Anytime I can find vintage Proto stuff, I pick it up. Pretty nice. And here's another Proto item. Proto adjustable wrench. It's in good shape. Just needs a little cleaning. Works good. Pretty nice. And let's see. Cool set of lineman's pliers. These are Uticas. Pretty nice. They'll clean up really nice. The cutters aren't in terrible shape. So a lot of times you find these old pliers and somebody's using them to cut screws or nails with them, and they totally gash out the cutters. But these aren't too bad. And they'll clean up nice, and they'll make a nice working set of lineman's pliers. This one's a neat one. Little ignition wrench set. It's made in the USA. Nothing too crazy. It's nothing super fancy, but it's neat. You know, especially now with all the fancy cars, you don't use any of this stuff with fancy cars. But this is an old school tool that would have been used, you know, to work on points. That kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Pretty cool find. Tape measures. I always find a bunch of tape measures. Love finding tape measures. Here's some more socket sets. They're pretty neat. Made in the USA. These are kind of old school. And there's a bunch of different companies. And Destro made these, and a bunch of other companies made them. Let's see. This one's actually got something on it. Made in the USA. It's more than likely an Destro set, maybe Bridgeport or somebody like that, but pretty cool. Some of these, now this one was probably sold like this, but this is probably pieces to another set. And we buy these all the time, and a lot of times we buy missing pieces. So anytime I can find pieces like this, I try to scoop them up so we can finish off and make a complete set. So, tape measures. Nice Lufkin steel tape. It's a 100-footer. It's in a really good condition. Obviously wasn't used very much. Great condition. Got this tape measure for like $1. So beautiful tape measure. Just needs a little bit of cleaning, and it's a nice piece. Very usable. And then these little got an old Sears Craftsman tape measures. Yeah, it's well used, but it's still usable. It's nice. Nice old school logo and everything. And then these are really nice. Got a Stanley 6-foot tape measure. Nice. The tape's in really good condition. And this is a push-pull. It doesn't have a return spring. That's a push-pull tape. And I carry a tape measure in my pocket a lot. So, in one of these is, you know, carrying a vintage tape measure in your pocket, I use it all the time. So, really nice. Here's a row. This is a 10-footer. This one's in good condition. Again, the tape measure's in really good condition. Another push-pull. So you don't have a return spring. Pretty nice. And then you got a Lufkin, and you know Lufkin's been around forever. This one's in a really good condition, 12-footer. And this one has got a return spring. So, nice though. Look how nice that tape. It's good condition. There you go. That was this past weekend's finds. And found some neat stuff. And I'm always, even though I do a lot of edge tools, you know, axes, hatchets, knives, I'm always looking for other tools, other vintage tools. And, you know, thought I'd share them. We're always on the lookout. And that's another one. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks for spending a couple minutes with me and letting me share my latest haul with you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. You can check out the links below if you want to check out some of the our vintage items in our Etsy shops. And again, I appreciate everybody stopping by the channel, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.